Okay,
That means we did
great.
see her there.
We did see her
In the
there.
night when we went to buy chicken, she
It
was
was her.
just like waiting around, like, you need to
Yeah.
feed me.
The
You need to
Daisy
feed
Pooh.
me.
The Pooh girl. The kids said.
All right, you guys, let's circle up or pentagon up because there's 5 of us.
We're gonna need to give each other some space.
Space.
Your vibe right now is very playful.
All right, you guys. Lucas, you coming down? You need to focus.
Which camera? This one? This camera is. That's kind of close-ups, and that's kind of not close-ups.
Yeah, they're both getting a similar angle right now, but I'll like kind of zoom this one in at some point and maybe take this other one down.
Yeah.
Should I join for the warm up?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Let's.
Do we have one that shows the actual view and stuff? They just focus on the platform because people dream when they see it. Of course, they might be expecting.
Right. I agree. That would actually be nice for this one to just show the view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want me to like cut to the view for a second?
Cut to the chase.
It's like a piano.
View for a second.
Like the piano keys.
It's like selling sex, sex sells and view sells. The content is really what we're doing it for, but like people like.
Yeah, I know it. That's why whenever I take a shot or anything, it either starts or ends with the view.
Yeah. Maybe we should leave that one up. That just looks so good.
Yeah, I think the more, the better.
It's like people don't tune in for the yoga class.
Yeah,
Well, they
that's
do,
true.
but they want the view.
This one is capturing the view.
Yeah.
We'll leave that. Yeah.
Okay, great.
What's on the table? Is this yours? Because I have one similar, but I want to make sure.
No, it's yours. I was using it to cut a strap though.
Alright. Yeah.
I have one very similar to that too. Better watch out.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Mine's pretty.
Watch out.
She's getting tricksy.
Cool. Oh, that's right. You've got your own set now. Good. All right, you guys. Let's create space. Let's unfry the brain. Chill it out. Everybody spread out fingertips. Make sure no one's touching, even though we're all going to be sharing energy from our toroidal field. So welcome to Flow Arts class. I'm explaining this for our audience. I know everyone knows here, but we're going to be covering poi, which are these today. And
Actually, can we adjust the mic real quick?
yeah, totally.
So we want to take it. We want to just turn it so it's like in front of your, like a little bit more in front of your face.
It's not on his ear.
That's okay. There we go.
Also, take this little piece and push it on a little bit further. This little plastic piece here.
We have to like
Push it on.
a little more.
Yeah. Like
Oh, I see.
It's like a carrot on a stick.
Can we have the makeup artist there? We need some makeup.
All right. Let's turn it. Oops, sorry.
Don't look at me.
All right, there you go.
Sweet. Okay. Happy? Okay, so today's Flow Arts class, we're covering poi, which the camera and the mic will be focused on me. And Catherine, my partner over here, will be focusing on hula hoop. Amari's about ready for her first fire spin. We were going to do it yesterday, but it was too windy. So perhaps tomorrow, if the weather is right. And Lucas got his fire poi. Greg, I think, is maybe still 2 weeks away from his first vert. He's not been doing. Well, he's been doing all his other homework, so that's okay. We're here for another month. We're gonna see you fire spin at least once before we take off. Okay, so we start with the boring stuff and see if we can get it interesting. If everyone pays attention to the stillness and invests in that level foundation physically as well as mentally and emotionally so that we can increase our learning curve, decrease our injury potential, okay? As well as experience a little bit of magic, because what we're experiencing with flow arts is the movement of energy, not necessarily just spinning an object around ourselves, but learning about the bridge of the extension of our internal self, the human self, with the external self, the environment, other people, your prop, etc. Merging those two things together. So, easiest way to do that is Qigong. We start with ready position, 2 fists distance between your feet. Yep, eventually you'll get this fast enough that you'll just be able to do it real quick. Toes to heels parallel, 2 fist distance apart, which if you look is going to measure out your hip and shoulder width. Let's just gently lift up all 10 toes. Don't have to stretch them up. Just focus on the pressure in the soles of your feet as we begin to move our energy, move our weight in small circles, and just begin to invest in where your feet are. Yeah, you can invest where everyone else's feet are too. Letting go of the past, letting go of the future, letting go of today. Let's focus on the now. And spiral that energy smaller and smaller circles till we have an even amount of pressure in both feet. Inhale, reach the toes up and out, stretch. Exhale, pinky to big toe down, grip the ground. Take a moment, connect with your foundation, the platform, the planet. And note that this is the quickest way of noticing how your standing posture is. Focusing on the knees, we're just going to lock out the knees and add a very slight bend. Put them just out of lock. Hands on the hips. Mari, focus with us, please. Scoop the pelvis under and forwards until you feel an engagement in your low abdomen, tightness in your low abdomen. You too, Greg. Scoop, and then inhale, pull the navel in and up. Keep the pelvis tucking under and forwards. And then exhale, relax arms, relax your hips, glutes, legs, and feet, and clear your lungs. Good. Now focusing on the chest, inhale, rise up from the chest. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale and round the arms forwards, leading with your elbows. Pull the elbows to front. Palm facing palm connection out in front of your abdomen, like you're hugging a big tree. Touch the tip of the tongue now up against your upper palate behind your teeth. And inhale, lift from the crown. Pause with a full breath in. Shift the head gently back, chin gently to chest. Exhale, relax head, jaw, neck, shoulders, arms, side body, hips, glutes, legs, and feet. So we have our midline pulling up and everywhere else relaxing down. Take a moment just to memorize a little bit of this muscle memory of this standing position. And then let's cultivate some chi or life force energy in the hands. Inhaling through the nose, expand the space between your hands a few inches. Exhale, press on the space between your hands. Breathing in the nose, full breath in, stretch your lungs. Breathing out the nose, contract your lungs, squeeze, and press, visualize pressing on energy. Let's give 2 more big breaths. Focusing on the breath, the motion, and the sensation in your palms. Exhale, hold the energy. And inhale, direct it into your abdomen and move the energy up the midline, filling up the lungs. Stretch with a full breath in. Relax shoulders. Exhale, slowly relax the arms down, breathing out. Smoothing out the outer edges of the torus. Breathing all the way out, and then releasing your hold on the breath. Inhale. Stretch, soften, exhale. Good. Let's inhale up to our heart center. Exhale, reverse the direction. pressing the hands down through the midline. Relaxing palms, and inhale, float the arms. Shift the gaze up to meet your hands, and as if holding energy, exhale and pull it down through, consciously scanning your body at the level of your hands. Timing with the breath, inhale up. You might start with an inhale through the nose, finish up through the lips. Hold the energy and exhale, engage your muscles and pull down through, scanning the body, breathing out the nose and then out the lips. 2 more. Good. Then bring palm over the lower dantian, right beneath your navel at your belt line. And take a moment just to check in. Notice what you're thinking. Notice what you're feeling. Give a conscious breath to any place you feel could use it. Any agitation. Good. And then relax the arms. Walk in place. Now we're going to move into a whole body warm up just to kind of get things going for us. We're going to inhale and come down into a frog squat. Bring your hands down. Press and open up the low back. Actually pull your hip bones as if you could pull them to either side. And then open up your chest, lift your chin, fill up your lungs. And then exhale, press into the hands, straighten the legs, and pull yourself in for a forward fold. Relax into a ragdoll, bend the knees, relax the hands and arms, and inhale, peel up the spine. Stretch out your hands, pull your knuckles in towards your shoulders, and exhale, back bend. Inhale, pull up. Hook that pelvis under and forwards. Thumbs over closed fists. Exhale, pull all 8 knuckles down to the ground. And maybe slightly behind you and up. And then relax. Inhale, frog squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, wide hand back bend. Inhale up. Thumbs over closed fists. Exhale down. Let's go one more time through. Peel the spine back up and gently kind of wobble from side to side. And turn that into a full twist, relaxing the arms and just gently letting your arms, without hitting the microphone. Good. And come back to front. Let's just get a few times into the neck, big circles with the neck, inhaling back, exhaling forwards. Switch direction. Good, and come back up. Let's get 2 big thumbs up to this practice. Inhale. And then exhale, twist the thumbs in opposite directions. So I'm going to do the right thumb forward and down, my left thumb back. And with my right shoulder, I'm going to keep twisting them and bring it all the way down, squatting down low. And then inhale, untwist and stand back up. Exhale, switch. Inhaling up and focusing particularly on that shoulder. Give it up and out of the socket and then down, in, and twist. So you're getting into the whole arm here. And then inhale, come back up. Let's do a couple to each side. Good. One more to each side. Inhale up, and let's just exhale, shake it out. Cool. Let's have a good practice. So pick up your poi, and Greg, let's warm up. Just make sure like you can do your 4 directions to each side. Or excuse me, to each way. Right to the right and to the left. Nice. Okay, good. You'll just hit that left hand cross point and you'll continue to move the poi in towards the lake, just like you're doing now. Yep. Nice. Oh. Good. Now let's move right into your 3-beat weave. So let's wrap up your right hand. Get the left hand moving forwards. Bring the hand right out in front and center. And just warm up over, under, back, over, under, back. Good. Okay, and then immediately wrap up that hand. Let the other hand out. Same thing. Over, under, back. Okay. No muscle memory gone from there. See if you can just bust out your 3-beat weave. Focusing typically on one hand, leading, but the other hand's going to slightly lead by going under first. So which one are you going to focus on? Your left hand? Okay, so the right hand's going to do a quick under as the left hand goes over, under, back. Good. That was one. That was one. Okay, so let's see if you can get 2. Straighten out those planes. Straighten out that plane. Good. Good. That was it. You're on it. Now it's just a matter of getting it under. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it click there. You got it. Go ahead and do that a few times. And do it a few times focusing on your left hand, and then do it a few times focusing on your right hand. See if you can switch at some point your focus from hand to hand while you're in the trick. Excellent. Okay, keep it flowing. Yeah, keep it flowing, even if it starts to get, yeah, you're really doing it. You're getting it. Now relax your arms a little bit and keep it flowing. Yeah. Great. Great, great,
I
great.
think I'm cheating.
No.
No, I'm not cheating.
I mean, you're just doing it like a beginner does it. It's just not fully,
Like the
fully focused. Yeah, you're dog paddling. Like, yeah, you're swimming. You could swim better, but it'll come in time.
That's how it feels.
It is kind of like that.
Feels a little fun.
You could do your big what do you call the swim? The big overhead or the full stroke. You can
Oh, the full.
you can extend your over under back. You can extend your arms and slow it down that way. That might be helpful for you. In fact, I'm gonna get you the cuddle poi, Catherine's crochet cuddle poi. Yeah, let's give you these ones because they're a little bit heavier and a little bit lengthier, and I think you'll have an easier time than your sock poi. If not, keep going with the sock poi. The thing with the sock poi is over time they become longer because they stretch the socks out. Oh yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay. Back into it. Good. You forgot the under with your right hand.
I got the tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Yeah, you've got the split time now. Split time's good.
That's a big.
Yeah. That's okay. It's just a little smoothing out that.
If I was doing my homework,
I know you're.
I'd this ironed out already.
At least you haven't lost anything. You can tell that you haven't lost any of the motor skills. Okay, so are you focusing on your left hand?
Yeah.
Wait, you just did your right arm,
Oh, this one went under first, and then this one went over.
and you're focusing on the over under back with your left hand.
So I went under with my right hand first.
Over under back, over under back. Yeah, if you can, since you're focusing on that right hand first and then your left hand, when it comes back, just do the same thing again. And it'll actually be even easier because your right hand's already over there. It doesn't have to really come under because it's right there. The left arm's just going over.
I'm missing that. So under, over, under, over, under, over.
Wait. Are you jumping back and forth between focusing on your hands?
I don't know.
I think maybe you are. Just focus on your left hand
So
and trust your right hand to just know what it's doing. It's a strange thing, but. Yeah, good. You got two. It's a little sloppy and you weren't able to get that third one, but that was an improvement.
so I start by going under.
You start by getting that right hand out of the way. But yeah, you might as well. You bring it under, over, under, back, over, under, back. And tell you what, try this. Try focusing now and switch. Bring your left hand under and start with your right hand over, under, back. And see if you can get that one. So I think maybe that will just smooth out wherever. Okay. I think that's where we need to focus on just for that step. So give all your attention to your right hand. Beautiful. Okay, and now stop. You got 3. Good. You got 3 perfect. So just let that sink in. Take a couple of breaths. Yeah. and you've got it. You'll have it. But now we have the reverse to do. But we can focus on some other tricks if you feel like switching gears here. He's got it.
By Joe, he's got it.
Excellent. And you just relax it more and more over time, but that looks totally solid. Good job.
That's a high five.
All right, now
I'll
let's
bank that.
let's see how your hip and shoulder reels have maintained or not
That
maintained.
old chestnut.
That old chestnut. Oh, I gotta be careful.
Keep us so. Oh yeah, whack the.
Like, bzz.
It's not whack the golf ball. It's
It's whack the microphone.
okay. So if I remember, I'm gonna try not to remember with my head, but with my body.
Your feelers, yep.
Something like that.
That was good, but you still. Just keep it closer to your ears. Really quickly, Greg, make sure that left hand. Focus on your left hand getting behind you.
And the elbows. Ooh, my elbows.
Because what you're trying to do is you're like reaching around with your arm rather than just putting the poi right behind your back for a circle and then turning. Yeah. Nope.
Spin on the outside. He needs to spin on the outside.
Maybe you practice just this. Try spinning it once or twice right behind your back. 1, 2, where you can't see it. Just bring it back here and do the little pendulum side to side, and then it'll just so you get a feel of what it feels like to spin it without seeing it. Yeah, see, I think that's the tricky thing. Are you expecting it to hit your hands or your arms or the tether?
No, but I don't remember here. So it's. I have to twist my wrist.
Here, let's focus on just the left hand for a moment. So wrap up your right hand. Let's just because your right hand's fine. So go forwards with your left hand. And then remember the cross point happens behind you, but we can like look over our shoulder for now. And hit the cross point behind you, but bring the back of your hand to your butt.
So you don't. Again, I thought you had to kind of bring it up, let it fall. No.
It's no, you just let it fall and you turn with it.
Yeah. Okay. So you spin it around and allow it to
Yes. Yeah.
turn. That's where I'm going wrong. I was
Mhm.
like, I was gonna go. Okay, it's gonna go whoop. Boom. No, it's like spin it around. Okay. I got this.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. One thing I like about your style, Greg, is you're one of the few who just doesn't try harder, like add more energy. You kind of stay at the same calm speed, which is a good thing.
Thank you.
Because yeah,
Yeah, I've had enough time on the golf course getting frustrated because my dad is adamant that like it's like golf and like the more energy you put into it, the worse it gets.
yeah, totally.
The worse it gets. Come on, let's do this. Okay, I did it.
Yeah, and I appreciate that too. Even if you mess up, you just flow on like you nail the trick. Unless you absolutely mess up so bad that you can't continue, just
Yeah, like
flow on.
Gold nads, whatever. Alright, so
You're still doing it with your hand. Just let the poi drop. Yeah, that's better. You're still trying to do it with your hand a little bit though. Like watch my arms. So they're engaged, then they relax, drop, turn behind, and I switch direction or switch way of facing.
Yeah, you feel like, oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, we need to get you a smaller fire hoop for your choreography.
All right, practice that a few times. See what. Nice, Lucas. That was sick. Love it with the arm flowing with it. Yep. That's what you want. Boom. That's how you get it to keep flowing. Nice. How about your, do you practice any of your spiral reps over the head or in front of your body? It's going to be a little bit more difficult with those chains. You're welcome to practice with the red poi if you want, so you're not chopping up your hands. That was good. Now, really quickly, let me take a quick look at these guys.
Yeah.
So, unless you're wearing some safety gloves, you're probably not going to want to do your spiral wrap with these because that's going to singe your skin for sure.
Oh, well, when it's on fire, absolutely.
When it's, yeah, okay. Just checking. Because if that's the goal. I don't want you to start associating you can do that with those poi and then subconsciously just like
I do
burn a hole in your
a
hand.
lot of like other like body wraps, but
Okay.
yeah. So one thing I was working with is just like this one.
The-
This is pretty cool.
The watermill.
What's it called?
It's called a watermill. Like this is a windmill. Down low is a watermill. Yeah, that's good. And that's a good one to practice, like subconscious flow arts where you're just like hanging out or walking around. You can just practice what it feels like to keep spinning. Maybe switch direction, turn around, keep spinning. So something I sent you a link. Maybe you got to it, maybe you didn't. But two things I wanted to start focusing with you because I can see you're adapting well, so I'm kind of giving you like good samples of everything, is start getting into your body tracers, namely the snakes and the archer weave. And I think you'll find the archer weave quite easy because it's just a 4x4 fountain that you trace along your arms. So, close. Okay, so I'm going to take it from the start with you. Wrap up your poi. And go like this. Bring your right arm out, left arm under. Slide the wrists close. Like keep it like touching your body. Actually, like touch the back of your hand or something to your body. Like to your armpit. Slide it down the arm. Then slide the other hand up the arm. Go to the shoulder. Slide it up. Bring the other hand to the top of the hand, down to the shoulder. Switch. Under the arm. Switch. Back up under the arm. Shoulder. And repeat. See if you can just smooth this out into one seamless process. So this is going to be the motion. And you want to be able to keep it basically touching your body the whole time. That's what makes it a body tracer. And then go just reverse, do the same thing but in the opposite direction. Come back the opposite way. So from the shoulder, let's do it from here. Shoulder, up the top of the arm. Bring the other hand on top of the hand, down to the shoulder. Bring it under the armpit. Slide it down the hand, under the hand, back up to the armpit. Nice. Okay, so now let's release this hand. And let's get it spinning like you're spinning a 3-beat weave over here. So like you're spinning a 3-beat weave, not over back, over, under, back, over, under, back. And I'm mirroring you here. What we're going to do is bring it on the under the arm, down. And it's going to switch back and over the arm at the same time, like this. Here, it's hard for me to do. Because we're going to go from over, under. Oh, shit. Let's see. Can you do you can do a 4x4 fountain. I've seen you do it before. But do it with arms extended. Arms completely extended. So you're doing the 4x4 fountain, but you're doing it around the wrists and not using your bending your elbows so much. Not bad, not bad. So have your switch be, instead of across your chest, have it be across your groin. Like right out in front of your groin. Like that.
I like just went through a whole hassle to like get fresh laundry, and I'm gonna get like sick all over.
Here, okay, change, or you can use the red poi. Okay, okay, sounds good. All right.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's okay, you just need to turn a little faster. Nice, good. Remember, take a breath in and then execute while you breathe out.
I had that last time. I had that side. I had it easy. I think I've made progress definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The only thing, now your hip reels are looking even better than your shoulder reels, though.
Yeah, I'm back on the shoulder reels.
So you're getting good shoulder reels. Now go ahead and do a shoulder reel, or excuse me, a hip reel. Good, good. Now, okay. Get satisfied.
Get satisfied.
Good, good. Okay, now I want you to bring your hands to your shoulders and let the poi pull your body 180 degrees. Poi and breath. Breathe in and flow with your breath and the poi. That looked better even though you hit your head. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you'll just smooth those out. That's looking pretty good. All right, now take a step forward with your left foot. Come back to this side. Now take a big step forward with your left foot. Left foot forward. Now do a hip reel facing towards the lake. Yeah, okay, good. And do a shoulder reel facing the lake. Oh, that makes sense. Black instead of white. Yeah. So yeah, practice that 4x4 fountain with your arms staying completely straight. And see what you have to do in order to get comfortable with that. So once you've got straight arm weaves, the archer weave is just another step and just getting a little tighter, a little closer. So, huh? The archer weave is the fountain, but a body tracer version of it, where you're keeping the arm tracing the other arm, tracing the other arm. See how my arms like, my wrists, I have one wrist contacting the other arm at all times. At least that's how I do it. Maybe some people actually do the tethers because you can actually scrape the tethers along your arms, but I haven't practiced that one as much. Yo.
About to unveil, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'll be as surprised as you. It's a speaker box to protect the speaker.
Oh.
The Eagles Nest logo etched on it. I have no idea what it is. Been working on it.
He's bringing it now? Oh, right now. Ooh, nice. Oh, it's for the top of it.
The top and sides.
That's awesome. Beautiful.
All right, that looks great.
So, Lucas, something I want you to work on is finding more ways to relax, because you have a lot of skills, but your body is still functioning a little chaotically, which is going to be more challenging for you to pull off these and more on fire and whatnot. So I recommend that you learn how to do what you can do and just practice them doing them more calm.
Yeah.
Like find what's the least amount of energy.
I think part of my problem is that like I feel like I still can't really like use these like I want to.
Well, lift it up. I think they're too short.
They are a little short, agreed.
Yeah, they're not. You have a longer arm, so that's definitely a little tricky. Do you mind if I give it a go? Just check them out. Yeah, I think these are more my size. Yeah, these are like. We got that constant smell of fuel. That's kind of nice. You must keep these outside then, or do you have some sort of case or something to put them in? Yeah, these are good. I really, you're right. I hate the connections, these triangle swivels. It's like at the very least make it the oval shape or whatever the little pill shape one. It's like on one edge.
They like change the angle of it like ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's like
If it's not screwing up the tether part, it's screwing up the handle part.
like for something that's so technical, it like puts this element. It adds like another element to it that like can't be measured. It's like
Yeah, I would say even if you can't get a ball swivel, just get the different shape connector piece that's more of an oval shape. That will, in and of itself, change it to be a lot better. Because, yeah, I'm feeling it just like click up against those corners every single time. Do you like finger grips?
not really.
Yeah, me neither. I started with finger grips, but I never use them anymore. Rarely, if ever, if I have to. Usually, though, if I have something like this, I'm gonna grab the least convenient part. So I wonder what it feels like to spin them holding the triangle piece. Yeah, try this. Is gonna be your best option. Like this, hold it with your index finger underneath the triangle, with your thumb over it, and have that be your point. That'd be the most comfortable.
Yeah, that's pretty close right there.
Ooh, but be careful when you grab it. Jeez, this thing could pinch. Yeah, nice. That looks good. That's looking better. Mhm. Yeah. Do you wanna keep fiddling with these? You're welcome. Once again, you're welcome to give these a go for longer, or the red ones, or the cuddle poi, or the sock poi. I know. Excellent. Yeah,
Start here on your hands.
that looks good.
Perfect. And then start working it up. And if they fall out of alignment,
Mm-hmm.
go back to
Mm-hmm.
your hands. Can you come back to your hands? That looks great. That's perfectly shaped. Good job. So you were holding your breath.
All right, I can see you getting that pretty soon. Let me show you another one just to give you more to chew on for next time. So I'm going to show you this from the back. The snakes goes like this. One goes over the shoulder, one goes under the armpit, and then they switch and then come out in front.
That's a good one for me to learn. Yeah, totally.
Now this one's tough because to get it really close to the body is tricky because they tend to want to cross and hit if you get them too close behind you. So if I'm really driving this home to my shoulder and armpit, I haven't quite mastered getting them not to cross, or that muscle memory of my blind spot. But basically it goes like this. Yeah, practice. Okay, if it's going to the right, you're going to go shoulder, armpit, out in front. Shoulder, armpit, out in front. If you're going to the left with your right arm, you're going to go armpit, shoulder, front. Armpit, shoulder, front. It's a little bit like a 3-beat weave, but to the side and with one arm. Yeah, so if that one's going that side, we're going to go shoulder, armpit, front. Shoulder, armpit, front. On to the right, armpit, shoulder, front. See if you can actually touch your armpit and shoulder with your hand as you do this. Yeah, don't go like that, because that's not going to be the body tracer, right? You want to hit that here with your elbow straight out, and then hit the shoulder here, still with the elbow straight out.
Wait, so how do we do it again with the left side? Okay.
Left side coming in, I'm going to go armpit, shoulder, front. Armpit, shoulder, front. So my elbow stays bent. Oop. Let- I think that's sounds like Ginger. I think she might be on the inside. She's barking at the cat, pretty sure. Ginger! Right there in the middle of the bathroom.
That's not. Is that my cat? I don't think that's my cat. It looks like my cat.
Poncho?
I don't know if it's Pancho or some other cat.
No, I don't think it's Poncho. That does not look like Poncho.
Oof.
The dog's having a heyday.
What's a heyday?
Crazy day.
Crazy day.
What is a heyday?
An easy day, or like a really good easy day. Everything like just kind of floods
Okay.
when it's.
That's not exactly a heyday then.
No. Well, I mean,
A crazy heyday. Hey, would you like me to fly the drone?
yes, please. Actually, that'd be great.
Mari, I'm gonna fly the drone, and I'd like you to practice your basic moves while I'm up here.
Wait, with what?
You have to choose. Whichever you choose.
Wait, I want to do something.
Remember that trick I taught you with the foot pulling it up? You gotta learn that.
Before I can what?
Before you can get it up on your body using the kick-up trick.
No, I mean the.
Okay, yeah, that's a different one altogether.
I never learned how in night class. Everybody else is Keep it going on my hand.
And figure out how to set the home location right now.
Okay.
We need to get good at that, reminding ourselves before we take off, set the home location to
Mhm.
update home point. Use when aircraft is in flight. Okay, there you go.
All right.
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
Hey, Amari. Practice what you can fire. Not that thing. Not the one that you're gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the nose.
Set the home location.
That's the landing button. Is it this one right here?
Nope, here.
Thank you. Update home point.
Failed. Weird. Okay, well, don't worry about it. It's got a full battery. The live stream of the yoga class this morning was great.
Right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
I reviewed it. It was super smooth.
Yeah, we just had to fix like some internet connectivity issues, which we did before like the Aguilar Festival. So
Aha.
now that's all worked out, and like I kind of figured out. I worked out the issues with the GoPro camera, and then that other Greg's like DSLR camera is like working well, and then like my camera would also be a good camera to kind of like to kind of take like I could like hook my camera up to go around freeform.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'd be great.
I think like that there's only one more like missing piece, and that's to be able to like control it from like either my phone or like an iPad, so that I could be going around, and then also just like take out an iPad and like change buttons, so like I don't have to go to the computer.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
right?
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
How did the live stream of the festival go?
It went well.
It went well?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it went well. We did some pretty cool stuff, and it was pretty epic.
Did you put it on your channel?
I haven't shared it to my channel yet. It's on the Eagles Nest channel.
Eagles Nest has a YouTube channel?
Yeah, we're still live by the way on our thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You have an audience now? Are we actually being viewed anyone to?
Maybe like one person watching.
Okay. Well, hey, one person or two people watching.
Maybe a few people go back and watch it at some point out of curiosity.
Uh huh.
Yeah, there'll be some toy spinner that wants to check it out.
Cool.
After we become like famous fire spinners, people like go back through the archives.
Be like, whoa, this is like their classic stuff.
Yeah.
They're talking about their classic stuff while they're doing their classic stuff. Ooh. Yeah, it'll be cool to witness progress too. Like this. The isolations. Oh, cool. On what side? Yeah. So with the isolation, Lucas, start with the stirring of the pot. Get used to moving your hand in a circle while the point moves in a circle. Catherine, you're not taking over minute-long videos, right? Did you get with the mirror just now? Cool. Yeah. Yeah, and if you stand right here, you can see yourself. whatever you put in there. Yeah, so get used to that, keeping the tether perfectly straight. So you're essentially kind of rotating around the center of the tether. And do one hand one direction, the other direction, and so on. And you'll steadily bring it up from a floor plane to a wall plane. Here, I'm gonna.
Would you like to see them? I took a couple.
A couple that. All these?
I think I took the top 3. I didn't take any more. Yeah, I just took those 3. That was coming in. This is the one that got the mirror shot. But I came in a little bit more to get it.
Look what I figured out. Almost squeezed in.
Ooh, yeah. You might need to use the smaller hula hoops.
That is cool.
And that one was neat too. That's a pan.
All right, you guys go ahead and practice. I'll get the next couple of shots.
The drone is still on.
Good.
Would you like me to move it?
No, I'll just take it off from right there. No. Just leave it. Did it pop out?
No, but the door was not completely popped in.
Oh, I see.
An SD card is like a memory chip.
All right, I'm gonna fly it inside here. I'm gonna fly it in.
So if that falls out, what?
It's not gonna fall out for one, but if it did happen, then you wanna do a jump in? So we're like, we're the alpha, right? You get really busy that way. Oh snap, you're gonna take it through that little way?
I was gonna try to. It won't let me. Oh yeah, well.
Oh my god. Those are sensors. It does have sensors like that, but the lights might just be for letting us know where the drone is. Like if it's dark outside, then we can look up and see the lights. Might as well. Right now I only see the green. I don't know, it's green now. Alright, let's practice some skills. Because you would see it from the camera.
I feel like I'm an avatar and you're like debuting some new Fire Nation technology.
Totally. Check this out.
Whoa, yeah, man, that's awesome. Cool. Wow, amazing.
What?
Confused about the snakes. So, actually,
Yeah, absolutely.
going like this, right? And my right arm is going to do that behind the shoulder.
And then under the armpit. Just practice one while you're spinning the other one. Just focus on getting that hand real close to the shoulder and real close to the armpit. Because it's a stretch, right? Yeah, there you go. Keep the other one spinning while you do it just in front of your body and just get used to spinning them both.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up one leg and then stick that foot, just the foot in, and use the foot only to keep rolling.
Okay. So, if it's going like that, you want to go under armpit, over shoulder, back. Okay, so that's normal, but you're just focusing on the wrist turning behind you. You have to focus on get the cross point down low underneath your arm. That's better. Yeah, just hug it up closer. And it's going to go, if it's going to the outside, if it's the outside arm, if it's the left arm going left, it's going to go shoulder, armpit. If it's the right hand going to the right, it's going to be shoulder, armpit. If it's going the opposite way, left hand going right, it's going to go armpit, shoulder. Same thing with the right. If it's going left, armpit, shoulder. It's hard to. It's just a new muscle memory. Practice this. Go. Just don't even spin it. Just pretend like you're spinning it and bring your hand underneath your, like basically your fingertips are sticking out, past your armpit, and then bring it just kind of sliding over, and bring it touching like your pinky finger to your shoulder, and then front, index finger to armpit, pinky finger to shoulder, forwards, because that's a stretch. Yeah, that was a good one. That was your best one yet. Yeah, just got to tighten that up. That's great. Yep. Now see if you can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For front, under, excuse me. Front, armpit, shoulder. Front, armpit, shoulder. Front, armpit, shoulder. It's looking better all the time. Yeah. At some point, I'll figure it out. Now we're stuck.
Now I'm not spinning it that direction. The moon.
It's less of this movement and more of just on your foot.
Like the foot.
Focus on it staying on your foot or just on your ankle. If it creeps its way up to your leg, like up to your knee.
Practice the other one. To the other one, same direction. See if you could slow it down. Slow it way down. So that you can have time to get it right under the armpit. Notice how my hand goes from here to here. It's basically just the flex of the wrist. Mm. What?
I smell like gasoline.
Oh gosh.
I don't really mind the smell of gasoline.
Not the best thing to be constantly smelling. Is it not off? Oh, I forgot to turn that off. What's up? Nice. Meditating flow artist.
Snap. Gotta bring that balance to the plate.
I'm going to take a little drone shot of that. No, not drone shot, excuse me. Gimbal shot.
Of her?
Yeah.
We're about to be the stars of another movie.
The stars of another movie. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked by the amazing wood art that Arnaldo made.
When you put one foot in, take the other one out. Just like that. And just
Gimbal.
Yeah. Like an electronic gimbal.
The clever gimbal. For a phone. Or anything.
Yeah, for a phone or other attachment, but yeah, specifically for the phone.
DJI?
Yeah.
What is the gimbal?
Osmo.
So what's the why is the software DJI?
Because it's a DJI Osmo.
Oh, okay.
The company is DJI.
Right, so the gimbal works with its own camera software. It has to work like that.
Yeah.
All right.
And I use it mostly just manual. I don't even use any of the options just because it's so smooth as is.
It's the same size. Wind up. Keep the plane as flat as it can be. Good job. Yeah, I was starting to bend the planes a little too much there.
Guess what I'm wearing on Canada?
Nice.
I hope you're catching this.
I am. I am. I am.
I think so. I gotta see it again.
What I
The
did?
weave, yeah.
Oh, it's a one-off. It's a special.
Yeah?
It was a 25% discount special. Won't be repeated. So
Okay.
you had For the special offer. It's like a what day is it? Black Wednesday.
Check.
It's Black Wednesday special on spins.
Look at this one.
Oh wow. Oh, with the. Oh, we need to clean a mirror.
I even got the drone filming down, going over the nest. It's right there.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I freaking love this thing.
Never got into the gimbals yet.
Yes.
We are not going to be burning today. I know.
All right, so Greg, one thing I want you to work on now that you've got your hip and shoulder reels, you've got your forward 3-beat weave. Now, I want you to get your reverse 3-beat weave. So wrap up one, go in reverse. Woo! So instead of over under back, going under over back. Bring your right hand out. Yeah. Under, over. Yeah, you getting it. Remember, on that back, it's going to go immediately to under, over, back to under, over, back.
Under, over, back. Under, over, back. Under, over, back. No. Under, over, back. Under, over, back.
Beautiful.
Under, over, back. Under, over, back.
Good. Really good. Really good. Wrap up the other ones. Do your right hand.
Yeah, you might take a lesson or two to actually get into this groove.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, once the more you practice, the faster your memory retention is.
Under, over, back. Under, over,
Oh yeah, even better than your left hand.
under, over.
Good catch. Good catch. Oh, mhm. Okay. Now, do the double split time reverse.
So I might be able to do this.
Straight away.
It's really coming along, huh? I'm like, yeah, definitely got more of the split time vibe.
Yeah, I see that. So to lead into it, you have to do the reverse, right? So the first one's going to go over, and then you're going to under, over, back, under, over, back. So choose which arm you're going to focus on and do the other one starting with a quick over, while the one that you focus on goes under, over, back. Yeah. It's okay. It's going to go quicker. If you want, practice a quick over, under, and open. Over, under, and open. And then the other arm, over, under, open. Over, under, open. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right. See, it's clicking.
Yeah, because we've done the other work, right? So over, under, over.
It's more like focus.
Quicker.
If you focus on just the one hand and just think the other hand's going to get out of the way within, you can divert your conscious focus a little easier. Because once we can get you to do that, and I can put it together, then you've got this forward to reverse 3-beat weave. And then you can pretty quickly put it into hip and shoulder reels. And then back. Well, then you got yourself a show. Well, if you can start to get used to walking and turning with it, I mean, look, that's plenty entertaining with fire. You know, but yeah, that's kind of like a few big moves that you can start combining together. Learn how to walk with them or move with them, and we can focus on so many other things. But if we can establish that foundation, you could fire spin just doing that. You know, if you can do it comfortably, calmly.
That's when you can start building your own choreography. Flowing in and out of
Lucas, do you have your the needles? Both forwards and reverse. So practice them wrapped up with your arms halfway, like right in the middle, bouncing like you're doing a butterfly. And then, do you know which tether typically leads? Your right lead is on top or left on top?
Keep changing it, but let me see if I just do it.
Right.
It's not my right on top.
That's right. Okay. That's typical. Huh? That's right. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Right on top? Okay.
Yeah, right's on top. So, come in like this. You're going to bounce like you're doing the... Here, wrap them up. It's important to get the basic muscle memory of the arms down first. So you're bouncing like you're doing the butterfly. And then when you decide on a bounce, you're going to bring right hand forward, left hand back, middle. And then you're going to bring them back in, same time middle, and then left hand forward, right hand back. And think about beat, beat. They're both down, they're both down. And just practice this muscle memory. Straight lines. Straight lines like you're punching from the center of your chest. Yep. Good. Yep. Do it again from butterfly, but this time right hand leads first. Right forward, left back. Good. Yeah. I like the breathing. See, easier for you to focus on your breath because you're a yoga teacher, right? Yeah. That's nice.
I also use the box.
Oh, well, there you go.
You always like exhale a little bit without me doing it, you know?
There we go. All right, so now do your right hand and do like you're doing the butterfly. And so when it's on its way down, you're going to go forwards and back, forwards and back. Miss the arm, miss the arm. My arm comes over as soon as it's at like basically 9 o'clock, and then comes back through when it's at 10. Good. Yes. Excellent. That looks awesome. Do it with the other hand now. Remember, though, that the right hand's still going to lead first. For sure. You might want a little bit more slack. Let it be slower. So right hand's going forward, left hand's going back. You're going to bring it back at 3 o'clock and forward at 2 o'clock. Good, good. That's all right. Good. Yeah, just get a couple of them. Awesome. Yes. Super smooth. You're just missing your arm too. That's great. Okay. Now see what happens with both. Both hands together. Gentle butterflies. And forwards and back and forward. Now don't cheat. You can't bring your hands far apart. That's cheating. If they can pass by here without hitting, that's not thread the needle. Thread the needle's arms straight. Straight through the middle. You're trying to don't do the archer weave. No. Residual muscle memory still firing. You just need to bring your right hand needs to go under once it's gone over. You're bringing it back, and then you're hanging out back for 2 beats rather than going over under with your right hand. Yeah, see? Over, under. Okay, stop focusing on your left hand and just focus on your right hand. You just need to balance the energy investment. No. You're focused on your left hand again. Focus on just your right hand.
That's right. I'm focusing. But if my right hand starts by going under, no, so I start with my left hand going under, and then it's my right hand.
Nice. Yeah. That's it.
And then the left hand is in theory doing what the right hand is doing, but
See if you can divert your attention and switch your focus on your hands while you're spinning. Yeah, there it is. Switch, delay. Okay, back on board. That's good, though. That's good. You're stretching your nervous system. Eventually, it'll be easy. So I'm focused on my right hand. Now I'm focused on my left hand.
and it's the same movement.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
Nope, nothing changes. Nothing at all.
Until I can get fluent with that. It's progress.
Yeah, you're progressing. You've progressed every single one. I'm certain if you do just if you just did 10 minutes a day.
Only you did, Greg. If
Well, what's gonna get you to practice? It's 10 minutes a day. I mean, I know that you're a busy guy, but you have 10 minutes.
I know, and I'm also doing heart-brain coherence training and
Heart-brain coherence training.
the Heart Math Institute.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I started that a few days ago.
Oh, wow.
Good, actually. So my first one, I had a 3.5 coherence average, whatever that means, with a maximum of 6.1. The second one, my average went down. On my third practice, my peak coherence was 8. I'm like, wow, I wonder what, like, how far...
You're just so in the flow today.
I didn't do it today yet.
All
That
right,
was yesterday.
okay.
8. I'm like, wow, my peak coherence jumped by 2, and my average went up to 3.7. And I could maintain it for longer. So when you see it, when you see the curve, because it shows your heart rate variability and your coherence ratio, your coherence score. As an engineer, I'd also like to know, what the coherence means, how it's calculated, if it's exponential or not, logarithmic or not. I'm guessing not, but yeah.
So what are you looking to grow or gain to this? What's the practice for?
You get heart-brain coherence, you just become superhuman, I suppose. You're harmonizing your system, right? And so it's a bit like flow arts, I guess. It's just like being in flow internally.
Mm.
So you can make better decisions. You just come from a calmer place. You're centered.
Hmm.
Your chemistry, your body chemistry is drastically different.
Mm-hmm.
And then group coherence is an interesting one then. Training as a group. And what happens when a group is in coherence and the energy in the room. I mean, it's all about energy because most of our aura and energy is guided by our heart more so than the brain. I think the heart has 10 to 100 times more powerful effect on our aura than the mind.
Sure.
And so if you get the one coherent with the other, and because this also is focusing on heart, then yeah, I think that would majorly change our energetic profile.
Massive.
To do it as a group thing, to all have the senses and practice as a group.
Wow. Is that what you're like test driving it for?
I would like to introduce this in the life residencies as a practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of along there with meditation and mindfulness.
Definitely.
So it's more of a non-movement practice. But I'm also curious. Well, when you're moving, your heart rate variability is probably more subject to shifting.
Uh-huh.
But can you mix this coherence idea with ecstatic dance? Would be my question, or with movement practices.
Because
a meditative state.
right, because you're just focusing on the computer and the exercises, right?
Computer and your breathing.
You're breathing.
Yeah, breathing in 5 seconds, breathe out 5 seconds, and you're guided by the sort of the iris that kind of expands and contracts. And it also tells you whether you're in coherence, medium or low coherence. You get the live feedback.
You have like your pulse or something hooked up, or some sort
you
of.
hook up the device to your earlobe, so it measures, I guess, your pulse rate, and I don't know how it measures your mind.
Frequency, something like.
Heart rate, variability, and coherence. I really don't know if it's a multi-sensor input, or if it's just measuring your heart rate, or if it's also measuring something else. Then it's taking multiple variables to then create a coherence.
Interesting.
Figure. I'd have to look at the algorithm to see how they do it. I'd be curious. As an engineer, I'm curious about the.
You're an engineer?
Yes, I did electronic engineering,
Oh, I didn't know that.
computer science. We studied all sorts of modules like remote sensing of the earth, like in my fourth year. Telecoms, computer science. Actually, my minor was in computer science and Italian. So I did maths to quite a far level. Fourier transforms and all sorts of
No kidding.
things.
I'm gonna check the time. 4:34.
I just guessed.
Huh. 4:49. Let's do our cool down. I think that's good for the day. Yeah.
So how do I move forward or backward without like pushing my arm?
Okay, hold on a sec. So start with just your regular butterfly, comfortably. Relax, go slower. Bring your wrists closer together. Good. Now, when they're on their way down, as soon as it's basically safe for your right hand to go through, like the left tether has passed by 3 o'clock, then bring the right hand forward, left hand back. And as soon as the beat happens, they should be fully, and you're on your way to transferring back forwards. So watch.
You're doing it like in between the beats. Okay, gotcha.
And recognize they're both up at the same time, they're both down at the same time. And the beat happens when the arms are, or the hands are as far away from each other as they get. Remember, right hand leads. Right hand's got to lead. Left hand goes back first. Okay, that was just a.
I see.
Mm-hmm. I was like, let me show you something. Oh. Yeah. How about put?
The drone, or are we done with that? Or should we
No, we. Well, just leave it out for now. I want to see if anybody shows up for.
yeah, because we could have a full practice in drone. These are, I think, no, those are not the oldest pairs. Definitely the most used pair out of all the cuddle boy we have.
Cuddle boys.
Cuddle boys.
Boy tutorial. Boy tutorial.
Oh yeah.
And to get the reverse going, we're going to do it the opposite. Out and in, out and in. So come here, Lucas. This is one of those moves that's really a lot easier to see it in slow motion and memorize it. Out and in, out and in.
Interesting. Okay, so they do cross in one, and then they cross. Oh wow.
And to get the reverse going, we're going to do it the opposite way. With your dominant hand, it's going to go under this time, and it's going to press. This is one of my first tutorials too. It's back in Grants Pass in Oregon before we left. Hand pulling back at the same time, face down. Then turn it back and switch. This one's going to be a little bit different, as I find it's a little bit easier to do a little bit of an undercut motion to get the poi to go where you want it to go. Just make sure as you're pulling one forward, you're pulling the opposite one back. Then get one poi going. Start it with a back under and forward, back under and forward, back.
Is this your channel, yeah?
Forward. So actually, this is we're working with a guy named Richard in Asheville, North Carolina, and he reached out to me because I put out some like free tutorials on Instagram, and he was like, "Hey, how about, you do some tutorials for me? I'll pay you." And then I got Catherine on that, and then we started doing blog posts for him, and then Instagram posts, and so we're just helping him grow his business, and we just get to advertise our business through it. So yeah, this is not our channel, but we're the only ones on it, so it's kind of like our channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
But he does all like the marketing and stuff for us.
Cool, dude, that's great.
And he's pulling a lot of people with that?
We got 1,000 people in the first year, so 1,000 subscribers. Now we're up to 1,270 subscribers
Instagram?
to YouTube. We're looking to monetize off YouTube.
What to monetize, don't you need a lot more than 1,000?
So actually, no, you only need 1,000 subscribers, but you need 4,000 hours a year of view time, which we're up to like 1,000, a little bit over 1,000 hours. Thanks very much. If you have any questions,
You're up to what? 1,000? How many?
we're up to last when we checked at the year, it was like I think like 1,020 hours
Last year.
last year.
You didn't make it.
No, but it goes by the last 12 months. So as we continue to put more out and get more subscribers,
Turn on.
we should hopefully be there by the end of the second year.
But they show tutorials.
What's-
Because if you had like an hour, like if it's a music set, for example, it's probably easier to get the hours because everyone just presses play and watches it for an hour. Or two.
Yeah, right. Totally.
It could be worth it actually putting, even though it might be off topic, but finding something that's on topic where people could actually, just for that strategy, to kind of to hack the hour thing, where you put something that people are more likely to just press play and let run, because a tutorial they'll watch for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but some kind of a
That's a good-
soundtrack.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Look at this beam of light coming in.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, we're figuring out we're doing our best to keep it even more entertaining. Catherine's starting to do little music videos on hers, like put music and stuff to it. We're discovering what keeps people's attention. All right, let's do our cool down. You want to lead it?
You've got the mic on.
Here, I'll give it to you. You do it.
I'm getting a chili.
I know, I put my hoodie on. 'Cause it's
Shirt
starting
on.
to be the cheese.
Hold that.
Like this.
No. Turn it like that. Yeah.
Goes around my ears. Whoa! Hits me in the face. Check it out. I'm all wired.
Nice. That looks good. Oh, maybe you want to put that through.
Behind me.
Okay, let's do
All
a
right.
cool down, you guys, and call it good.
Let's cool down. All right, spread out so you can't hit each other. Make sure you're not encroaching or gobbling up someone else's aura. Hey, get out of my Taurus. All right, let's get into ready position. 2 fist distance to measure out the space. And we've got an even amount of pressure. I don't know. Are you doing this because it's kind of like by my by my mic?
No, it's because he's actually fiddling with his whiskers.
His whiskies.
That's like cartoon cat. What's his name?
Not cat.
Fox? Oh, he's on your tattoo.
Not him.
Oh, not him.
Fox. That's a little Prince Fox. It's a different fox.
Different Fox.
With the voice up.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've seen this, Greg. Ah! It's not. That was funny.
Old cartoon, right? Yeah. And
It's a Wes Anderson movie.
I don't know who that is.
George Clooney's the voice.
George Clooney.
what is it?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that.
Yes!
He did that?
Well, every time he kind of did something clever or said something clever,
Ah.
he would twist his whiskers.
The reason why I thought it was Isle of Dogs because he did a similar movie style animation, right? To it.
Possible. Wes
Fantastic
Anderson
Mr.
does
Fox?
these kinds of animations. If
Yeah.
it's
He's doing
good.
this. I used to play a computer game called Spy Fox. That's about as old as it gets for me.
Sorry, I completely hijacked.
That's okay. We're cooling down the mind first, right?
Yeah, right. Hallucinate.
All right, so we already measured out this base. Let's lift the toes, circle, circle. Make sure you got an even amount of pressure. We're going to inhale, stretch the toes up. Exhale, pinky to big toe, grip the ground. Like you've got fingers on your toes. Dedos de los pies. They are fingers.
We should find ways to keep growing people's awareness of how just to get into it. Like get into ready
Yeah.
position.
Get into ready position. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to tuck our pelvis under and forward. We're going to pull in from the navel. Inhale, relax the hips. Don't be squeezing them booties. Relax your toes. We're going to inhale up from the chest, around the arms. Shoulders relaxed. Tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Crown of the head lifting as if being suspended by a string. Oh, your face, Greg. I wish that was on the live stream. That was amazing. Okay, head relaxes back just a little bit. Chin tucks just a little bit down as well.
And I'm gonna make sure we're focusing here because I've been meaning to.
Thank you for correcting me. He's gonna. This feels like I'm leaning forward. That's
Yeah,
not
because-
right.
No, because you're leaning back. I guarantee you it's right. Trust me. Trust me. There. That's straight. That's straight.
I do. I feel like I'm hunching over.
No,
All right.
Because you've gotten so used to doing
To
this,
leaning back. Okay.
you're doing it again.
Ah!
There you go. Yeah,
'Kay.
lean forward, actually.
Jesse, get into ready position, and I'm going to guide the rest of this cool down. Thank you for correcting me. I will be more conscious of this. We're going to cultivate some energy in between our hands by inhaling and expanding the space as if we're inflating a big balloon in front of us with our lungs. Exhale, press the air out of this big balloon. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Repeat. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, press the air consciously with the muscles around your lungs. Focusing on the space in between your fingers, just allowing the energy to flow and allowing energy to grow in between your palms. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping the knees slightly bent. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Keep your knees bent, Amari. Yep. Keep your pelvis tucked under and forward. That's good. Yeah, you can straighten your legs a little bit more. 1 more. Now we're going to hold this ball in front of us, and then we're going to use it to smooth out the toroidal field, invisible energy field around our body. Let's inhale, pull it in and up. Keep inhaling, reach the hands up, and relax the shoulders. Exhale, swoop the hands out and down, tracing the outer edges of the torus. And repeat. Inhale, drawing energy in and up. Keep moving through. Exhale, relax the shoulders out and down. Inhale up. Stay focused, or if you have to excuse yourself, you can go to the bathroom. Let's do 2 more in this direction. Seeing the torus not just as a linear thing that we're tracing with the fingers on the exhale, but flowing out in front of us and in all degrees, behind and around in all directions. Let's inhale up to the heart. Exhale, press the energy, reversing directions. We're going to turn the palms facing out. And inhale, float the arms up overhead, bringing your gaze to meet the hands up. And then pulling, as if gravity were resisting, pulling the energy down, filling up the mental, emotional, and physical energy centers as you flow through, continuing to exhale. And naturally inhale, float the arms up, like water evaporating. Hands in the clouds. Exhale, pulling rainwater, washing down your midline. Let's do 2 more in this direction. And on this exhale, bring your hands over your lower dantian, right beneath your navel, checking in to how you're feeling in this moment, letting go of the past, letting go of the future. Being present with any feelings inside of the body, inside of the mind. And begin to rock back and forth or side to side, allowing the pressure to release from the soles of the feet. You can release your hands at this point and shake out the wrists. Walk in place. Shake therapy here. You can shake out the hands. All right. Let's get into the next now. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale to one side. Look up. Move your head to the other side, and exhale back down. Keep the crown of your head pulling away from your shoulders and your shoulders away from your ears. Just to open up more of the muscles in the sides of the neck and not compress the vertebrae. And reverse direction. Sentido opuesto. Good. Now let's get into the shoulders. Bring your arms out straight. Thumbs on top. We're going to roll out the shoulders by pushing one arm forward and the other one back. Continuing to breathe with the motions. Don't hold your breath. The breath is what oxygenates all of the muscle memory that we just learned today. And reverse direction. You might find that one way is a little bit easier than the other. And now visualize as if there's a table out in front of you. We're going to rest our elbows on that table. And do your best not to move your elbows at all in this next exercise. We're going to open our hands up and inhale. And then exhale, cross the arms, coming in and pushing away. Inhale, open out. Lubricating the elbows. Keeping these open will help us when we start learning behind the back tricks. So we're going to be twisting our arms quite a bit. And let's reverse direction. Inhaling out, exhaling in and towards you. Like inhale opening, exhale closing. And on your next inhale, interlace the fingers. Put the palms together. We're going to trace infinity loops or figure eights, leading from the thumb side of your hand. And notice how you are leading from the thumb side of your hand. Like, be conscious of this motion. Make them bigger and bigger. Slow them down. Come to a stop. Reverse directions. Now notice how you can lead with the pinky, the opposite side of the hand. Beginner flow artists always get better at this trick right off the bat as we start learning forwards direction and reverse direction. See if you can reverse direction. Lead with the pinkies. Yeah, you can stick your pinkies out to help visualize. And then lead with the pinkies. Like you're drawing a figure eight with your pinkies. Yeah, there you go. Infinity loop. An infinity loop. Oof. Yeah, that's enough. Shake it out. Let the blood flow. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out, Amari. Shake it out side to side. Shake it out, up and down. Let's get into the hips. Press them forward and let's make some circles. We're almost done. Big circles with the hips. Breathing in, opening, creating space. And reverse direction. Allowing your weight to shift from one foot to the other. And now keep the circles going, but let's just bring it down to the knees, starting small and spiraling bigger and bigger until you're really bending the knees and straightening them all the way if you can. In reverse direction, start small. Bigger and bigger, spiral out. So you can get a good bend and come to a straight leg if you can. No, it's not really good to lock your knees, usually. All right, let's come up and get into the ankles. Last one. So bring your weight onto one foot and let's draw circles. It can be a balancing act too. Think of it like you're drawing a circle with your toes on the ground. So you're pointing your toe and then flexing your foot. Reverse direction. Muy bien. Other side. For an extra challenge, I invite you to blink slower, seeing if you can close your eyes, or how long you can blink for. Reverse direction. And shake it out. Shake out the other side. Shake out the hips. Shake out the hands. Make it a dance. We're good. I'd shake out the head, but I got a headset on. Good job. Class dismissed.
Good job, you guys. Exciting. Oh, yeah. You're good to go, dude. There's 3 parts to it. And then
Cute.
find the movie The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Watch it. He does it so many times in it. Yeah, in the book maybe it's like, in the movie you really like, oh yeah. When he's like proud of himself, he goes, ha!
He adds a hat in there.
Well, sometimes sometimes. Like he's like that's his call sign. That's his like my call sign.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but he gets over that.
This is
Bit of a shock at first.
a fancy little pad in here. I've got a cushion.
So great. You think you can practice 10 minutes a day?
Do you need a reminder? Would you